What is up, everyone? Thank you for joining us for a new session of UFG Plays. We're going to be playing Curse of the Dead Gods, a new roguelike that's currently on Steam Early Access from Passtech Games and Focus Home Interactive. I've played it somewhat, and it's not bad. It has the typical, I guess, trappings, you know, roguelike trappings and whatnot, but it also has some interesting things that you don't normally see. So we have the uh, dungeon crawling aspects. We have the permadeath type thing. We also have a uh, I guess a unlocking system or progressive system, progressing system where you continue to upgrade or level up as you go. So even though you die, you will start to unlock things that'll make your progress through the temples and whatnot easier. Uh, we're going back a sec. It's basically about seemingly an explorer who's looking for riches, and his greed takes him to a nasty temple where there's gods who can curse him. Now the curse gives him abilities that help him fight the monsters and such that are there, but they also kind of make it more difficult for him as well. There's plus and minuses with the curses. One of the cool things about the game, though, now started up here, is the fact that you can kind of pick your way, similar to the game Slay the Spire. You can kind of pick your route through the temple, and that allows for you to, uh, if some more difficult, more riches. Sometimes you get relics or other items, better weapons and such, based on the place that where you're going. And so you're ideally, if you're doing well, you want to take on the challenge, the more challenging aspects, because you get rewarded more gold, more items, and stuff like that. But if you're not doing so well, you might want to hang back and take the seemingly easier route. None of it is easy. Um, and so he has this is where he gets what's called blessings, and or the it's the progressive system that allows him to uh, kind of improve himself as things go on. As you play and you die, you play and you die, and whatnot. And so, for instance, this one, Indomitable, uh, it allows you to, while you're attacking, you take 50% less damage, and damage does not interrupt your attacks. So you can, fight, 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 and you don't have to worry about getting knocked back. And you also have to, so you unlock it first, but then in order to equip it, you have to have skulls. Right now, it costs 15 skulls. I only have 3. So, um, and you unlock skulls as you play. Um, and so this is the beginning of the temple. Oh, I forgot to say, with me is Jamie, like always, aka Blaze, and he's gonna be hanging out.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I just kind of went into the game. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of went for it. Um, and trying to remember some of the things that I uh, before I get into the fighting and whatnot, because it does take a level of concentration. I want to kind of talk about some of the things that I remember from playing the game, um, since we got a code to actually play it. And so far, there isn't much of a story in the sense that he's just, you know, kind of greedy and he gets cursed. Uh, there are some, I guess, lore elements that are in the game. There's bosses and uh, epic versions of monsters that you have to take down and stuff like that. There's traps you have to worry about. Also, something that's interesting is that he has a torch, and that allows him to light his way. It also allows him to set fire to things and whatnot. And when you're fighting, you switch. You have to put the torch away to kind of switch to your different items.
Huh.
And when you're using ranged abilities, they take up stamina. Unless you have something that, like a relic or something that allows you, that makes it so you can't take up, or it doesn't take up stamina. I can talk. Um, and then he has the typical combos and such. He has a dodge feature or a dodge mechanic. And like I said, he can set fire to things to light
Oh
his
wow.
way and to or to set traps. So like there might be oil or something on the ground. You can set it on fire and run out, and the enemies will uh, be burned or whatnot.
Seems
So
like you really gotta concentrate on if you want to play like somewhat range. The range attacks take stamina and the roll takes some stamina.
right.
That's
So
a
I want to
little.
go here because this is going to give me a new weapon, hopefully. And I say hopefully because usually you have to sacrifice something. As you open the doors, he gets cursed. So there's like a curse meter on the bottom right that builds up over time through different actions. Opening the doors causes the curse to go up, and once it's filled, you get cursed with a different buff or debuff. All right. Oh, that's not what I tried to do. There we go. So I can see a little better.
Well, that is actually a pretty cool mechanic.
Yeah, and sometimes they destroy your light. Ah, dang it. They destroy your light source, which is not too bad, but it can make it a little bit more difficult to see certain traps and stuff. Ah, so I'm a little rusty because I've been playing other games that are similar and they have different, slightly different mechanics, and so trying to get back into the groove of things here. Now that person is a ow.
Yes, he is an owl.
Yeah, he's definitely an owl. He's obviously a stronger. Wow, I thought I dodged that. Stronger enemy. And you see they made it darker. Oh my gosh, can I not dodge today? Of course this will happen on the stream. Like I was doing fine before, but because we're streaming,
Well, at least you got a lot of life. They start you with 1,000 life. That's good. It
yeah,
looks like
that
you're
is
not
good.
taking too much. And some other roguelikes, that would have like getting hit twice would have killed you.
Definitely. It does get to that point though. So I
Yeah.
don't have. Let's see. Perfect shots weaken enemies. Oh, that could be cool. And it removes corruption for each enemy killed. Restores 1% of max health for each enemy killed as well. So this is actually pretty good. So I'm gonna offer some blood. And if you played games like Risk of Rain, you kind of know how that works, uh, somewhat.
What's that in the top left? Is that like a tutorial thing or?
Yeah, that's the tutorial thing. I don't know why it's back up though, because I actually completed all of them. So yeah, but now I will say, when you first play, you only get a part of the tutorial up until the point where you die, and then you come back and you get more. But this one I actually already did, so I'm not sure why that popped back up, but
Huh? Is
um,
there autosave?
there it is. It is autosave, which is
Oh,
why I had the skulls that I had and the um the abilities
I
that I could
gotcha.
unlock. Yeah. So I'm at 80%. So the probably the next door is probably gonna curse me, and then we can kind of see that mechanic in play. So these type of traps, these are floor traps. Now, typically, like when you step on them, you have like a few seconds to like get out of the way. That's not the case here. These activate immediately. So you have to like go ahead and jump out of the way, or you're gonna get messed up. Let's see. It looks like there might be gold or something there. Let me check over here for a second. All right. And you can use, like I said, you can use traps to take out the bad guys. For instance, if I go over here,
Ow.
Fire. It's not gonna shoot. All right. Is it just this side that shoots? Like you can see that the floor is set on fire there. Why is
Yeah.
it not shooting? Well, it's supposed to shoot more often. I'm not sure why. And typically you can make them like kind of walk into that.
Oh, so
But
hazards hit them too.
yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and fight so I don't kill myself. Dope.
Oh, I didn't even get to read it. Any healing.
Any
I don't know
healing
why.
that goes over your max turns into gold.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
Depending on how much healing you actually get. Doesn't look like you have any potions. That's odd for
Not
a
starting
roguelike.
off. Not starting off. And there's like pools that you can stand, like you can go to that kind of give you more health. As you see,
Hmm.
like this, when the trap shot here, it blew a hole in the wall. A lot of times they'll show secrets or like open up places for you to go. I was kind of sucking it up there, so I'm gonna try to play a little bit better. I'm trying to like show things instead of just playing, and so that's kind of
I mean, you only lost 30, 36% of your life. You'll be alright. Oh, wait, did you put that out or?
that time it worked. There we go. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. So this token adds more to my health. This one adds 10% damage. This one does both. Let's see, offer blood or I don't have enough gold, so I'm gonna try that. Sweet. Now I'm probably gonna get cursed. Yep. So let's see what we get. Visions of Madness. The wounds inflicted by the denizens of the temple are not only physical but often psychological, and some even spiritual. Taking damage causes hallucinations. Oh, great.
That's fun.
Yeah, fun. Fun. I wouldn't use that word. Totally wouldn't. Totally wouldn't. Crap. I was gonna show that you can actually sneak up on people too. Can I burn that? No. Wait, why did it stop? Alright, now it's just being jerkish.
Huh. So how can you tell what's an illusion or not?
I have no idea. This is the first time I had this one. For
I
some
wonder
reason,
if that like explosion
the traps
was
aren't
really
acting
there.
the way they normally act. If you hold it, the range attack till it glows and let go, if you time it, it's a perfect shot. It does more damage, and it also
Huh.
activates secondary abilities or passive traits, um, which is separate from my pistol here. Oh, and see, like when you take off the, you can't see the traps when you don't have your torch out. So that's another reason why you want to.
Yeah. Ooh.
Let's see, can I sneak up on him? Let's see. Nope. Ah. You could also charge abilities like that. Um, and they change depending on what
Can you
you
charge?
get.
Can you
What's that?
charge everything or?
Just about. Like if let's see, I should be able to get the new. Oh no, these are relics. You can get ooh, damage to poison attacks. Cures when curse is lifted. Perception. You can get like what is it? When you get different weapons and stuff, they'll have a different type of charge. So there'll be like let's say you have a mallet. It'll allow you to charge twice. Whereas my
Huh.
basic sword will only charge once. So it kind of depends on the weapon itself. Um, I don't want these. Flip over our gold. Let's see.
I really like this kind of like darkness mechanic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And like you can still smack them with the flame, like the torch, but it doesn't do, obviously it doesn't do nearly as much damage. But yeah, like without it, if you don't have it up, then you can't see. Which is why like when you oops, they'll sometimes destroy, like if you try to like he destroyed that, so I can't see now.
Yeah. I feel like eventually I'm gonna watch somebody do like a torch only run or something.
A torch only run.
Yeah.
I could see it. That would be really difficult, especially against the bosses. Like, dude.
Have you made it to the end of a run yet?
Yeah, and the boss killed me. Man, sometimes the timing is a little tricky with these guys. At least for me, I don't know. Someone who's a pro might. Oh god. See, like you set them on fire, so it does tick damage, which is cool.
You gotta find out what the hallucinations are. Can't really tell. I mean, that's
Yeah,
probably the point of them.
yeah, I can't tell myself. Oops. Oh, that's what it was. I couldn't see the traps. The traps were in a different order, or at least on the
Oh,
floor, the pattern was different. Like I was walking and I nearly got
okay.
hit up. Let's see what's over here. Huh. And obviously, like things change this being early access, with different updates and whatnot, it's gonna improve, and then some of the balancing and whatnot is gonna be changing, um, stuff like that. So not to say that it's gonna be drastically different. Hold up, let me go over here for a sec. Nothing. Okay. Uh, ooh, I'll take that.
That
So
was
that
10%
added,
extra damage.
yep, to my pistols. Let's see what we got here. Removes 5 corruption, so that's pretty dope. Uh, that can help you kind of stave off the corruptiveness. 30% against weakened enemies. Oh, that's cool. Gold offering cost.
That just seems useful.
Yeah, let's do that.
I wonder what the stats are. I have to see what the stats do. Like what falls under dexterity? What does that improve?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really check that. I mean, I've been mostly just playing, but I haven't really gotten to it. I want to get another weapon. Up, another curse. Opening a gold chest now inflicts corruption. Great. Gold chests contain more gold. Oh, that's good. So see, this is an example of the plus and minus type of thing. I need those skulls. Also, when you charge, depending on what you have, you can do secondary things. Like, for instance, I made him dizzy just then. These guys aren't too bad. They're only bad when you're fighting a bunch of these guys.
Yeah, when they chase you around and you got people shooting at you.
Yeah, like this guy.
Wait, is there nowhere for you to light up?
Not
Oh,
in
the
here.
corners.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Okay, I saw it. Can we light up here? Nope.
Oh no. That is cheap.
See, they can hit each other, which is helpful. Ha! Alright. That went way better.
It seems like getting kills gives you life.
With that particular, the bow and arrow, if I do perfect
Oh,
shots and I get a kill, it gives me a little bit of life back. Let's see, perfect. Oh wait. Oh, this switches my arrow. Just to automatically trigger a parry. But I'll lose my pistol, I think. These are dagger. These inflict poison. And that finishes weakened people. I think I'll do the chest much gold? It's a lot of gold. Let's offer some blood. Oh, nice. I can smack with my shield. So, as you can see, I'm almost to the boss.
Movie third curse. Cadaverous infestation.
Regular enemies can spawn additional creatures when killed. Oh, that's... I'm not getting really lucky yeah. My last go round, I actually got a lot of good stuff.
Hopefully those bats aren't too strong.
Nah, they
No,
die
they're
from a
not.
hit. They can gang up on you. He spawns some more. Let's get this. What's these? No. Don't want that. Also, another thing to take note of, there's a slight delay when you switch between your torch and like your other weapons. Oh, what's this? +4 the highest attribute. I will take it. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Yeah. Blazing shield gives me fire attacks. But this one's better, much better, actually. All right, let's go through this door. Where should we go, left or right? Jamie, you there? Oh, he must have dropped. That's okay. Let's go ahead and hold up a sec. Just pause for a second. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I hear you. Okay.
I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, that was weird. Streams. Yeah. It's still recording.
Yes. For some reason the screen went all crazy for a second. There's always technical difficulties, I swear.
That was only a second. That'll be fine.
Hopefully, it won't be any other craziness. Okay, what is happening with the screen now? Come on. There we go. I think it's centered now. Alright. Alright, which way? Left or right?
You gotta go right.
Gotta go
That's
right?
all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. I don't know why there's always something with us.
Yeah, I was trying to say. So what are the four stats? It looks like it was I believe it said Constitution, Dexterity.
Perception, and something else.
Is there any way to bring them up,
Yeah, give me a sec.
like a character menu?
Give me a sec here. Parry, nice. There we go. All right, let's see. Whoops. Yeah, so the stats thing isn't here for some reason, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So while I think the game currently is pretty good, there are some things that are missing. There's multiple bosses that are missing. There are certain traps, certain enemies that are missing. Uh, just certain things that are, I guess, not where it should be. And granted, this is an early access title, so there'll be things that'll be added, as you go, or as the developers go. But yeah, you can't see the stats or the codex that kind of give you information about the people that you're fighting. Um, so that's unfortunate. But as far as
Can't get
gameplay
up there.
goes, it's actually pretty fun. See, and here's a crack in the wall. If you had something that was like a bomb, or let me see if I can. No, I can't. A bomb or something. Oh wait, there we go. This, I was like, there should be a bomb or something here you can open, and it's usually you get like seeds.
Yeah, before you had the trap that set it off, right?
Yeah. Oh, nice. I didn't even see them there. I'm happy that the bats they don't spawn other bats. That's pretty cool.
Well,
'Cause
that
that
would
would
have been
suck.
endless then.
Oh, looks like there's only enemies this time. Well, there was a pile of gold. So let's see. Let's go. I'm gonna get another curse, but we are at the boss. Hopefully it's nothing too horrible.
Let's see. Mortal Harvest. Earn
Okay.
no longer sense code. They're filled with blood.
So that's good. You get more health back, but you get more corruption. Good news is you can only have 5 of them. Uh, so it doesn't just keep going. Um, but it does make things a little tricky. In this case, not so much because this is the boss. Also, what's cursed about him is the fact that okay, I have not fought this boss yet. So
Is each one of those a god? I guess every boss that you can fight.
I don't know if they're gods or if it's just the who's cursing these gods. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But one of the other thing about the curse or an attribute is that your
Oof. And you can't see the health bars while you're
yeah, fortunately.
hallucinating.
That's fine.
Oof.
Alright, so I'm probably not gonna make it.
You might. I believe in you. You gotta sell there 3 hits left.
Chance I might get some life back. Wow, that this.
Oh, so hitting the bats doesn't give you life back? Or, oh, because you're not
It's not.
releasing them? Like,
I guess they're like secondary enemies.
oh,
I think they're
sounds
like
right.
secondary enemies, so like they don't really do it for you, like in terms of the regular guys. Um, so wasn't able to kill him. One of the things about the curse is that he can't die. He comes back, and so yeah. So in order to get through the temple and actually survive, he has to actually win. But now that I have at least 10 skulls or 13 skulls, I can unlock something. So let's see. Whenever an enemy set on fire, he has 50% chance to be weakened, except for bosses. While you are attacking, you gain 50% less damage. Damage does not interrupt you. That's the one I want. Traps do 100% more damage to enemies. That's pretty dope. Gain 1,000 gold at the start of your
Oh,
exploration.
that's really good.
Gain Fury, dude. 50% more damage for 10 seconds when you take damage. That could be good too. Um,
It's a
so what
lot
do
of
you
good
think?
ones.
Dang, I really want that one. What do you think? Should I save the
I would
skulls or
I would say either save them or take the gold one.
each favorite allows you to refresh the choice of items in weapon or relic shrines. That's kind of cool too. Um, I want to get this one because while I'm attacking, because that's where I'm getting hit, like when there's a short pause and somebody shoots me from behind or something. So I'm just gonna wait on that, and we'll take another run here. And there's other temples and like or areas. That's where that part comes up. That they're currently locked or whatever. That'll come up later. So let's see. I want to get a weapon. The starter weapons are cool, but then I've seen some really good ones. Dang it.
I might be picking this up. Oh, that was a nice little combo.
You can also push them into traps too, like that. I rolled into the wall.
What's nice is the way it looks is they have like a tell before they hit.
Yeah. All right. So
We're gonna kill that guy first.
yeah. Of course, he has to slink away. Get on the trap. There we go. That should be everybody. Sweet. All right, so we have a mace, or yeah, slaver's mace. Finishers deal critical damage, which is kind of cool. 1% base damage per point of constitution. Yeah, I wish I could see that. Spear does poison attacks. It's two-handed weapon. Um, oh, it adds 30% damage while in darkness, so that's good.
Hmm.
What's this? Okay, we got some claws here. Deals critical damage against enemies under 50% health. Removes 1 corruption for each enemy killed. Plus 20% critical damage. Plus 30% damage against burning enemies. So this is another reason why you would swap to your torch. Hit them with that. Then you know, switch to something else. I think I want to use this one. Seems good. I don't have any money, so I have to offer blood, which I believe gives me corruption. It actually doesn't take life. Yep, there it goes. So, this is my B weapon. Ah, it's flashy.
Has some good range on it.
Yeah, that's gonna come in handy. Let's get the gold. But it does use stamina. A lot of stamina. But, as you can see, it's pretty deadly.
Cool.
Nice.
Seems like
As you can
it's
see, oh, go ahead.
what was that?
I was gonna say, like, perfect dodges gives you back stamina when you dodge
Oh,
right
really?
before they, yeah, right before they hit you. But what were you about to say?
So it looks like the dodge gives you a nice amount of invincibility frames if you have some time.
Dang it. What's this? Plus 30% damage to all fire attacks.
Sounds nice.
Yep. Anything that helps me kill them quicker, I'm happy. I'm happy for. Let's see what's over here. Nothing? Alright. And let's go up here. And, unknown gold. I kind of want to see what the unknown is.
Yeah, I would definitely go for unknown.
We typically go for the more challenging stuff anyways. Some braziers now burn with a dark flame and cannot be lit. Interesting.
Honestly, it doesn't seem too bad. That seems like a pretty good one to have.
Yeah, it doesn't like affect me.
Because even when it's dark, you can see it pretty well.
Alright, I'll take that. What's up? And let's see what's in here. Nothing. That's the thing with procedurally generated levels. Oh wait, how was I supposed to open that? Is there no... Huh. There was no barrel there. Oh, and these are some walls too. I guess maybe if I had some... Oh! Explosive. I could open it.
Yeah, probably after you finish it a few times with some skulls or something.
I really like this weapon. right, so we're doing much better this time around. Ooh, what's this? Fire attacks.
Ooh. I just got that the Jaguar thing that gave you more fire damage
Yeah,
before earlier.
let's take that. I'm gonna miss you. Let's see, what's
You
his
have a
charge?
Warhammer that's on fire. You should have missed.
That's kind of neat. Let's see, 10% damage, more gold, damage and gold. Ah, but I actually have the gold this time. So we're gonna do gold. No more corruption. Uh, all right, so let's do another unknown. So we're gonna go to the gold and then go up one. Oh wow, these traps are unfair.
You got it.
I think they slowed the spikes because usually it attacks like you get hit right away with them. I think they slowed them a little bit. Maybe do an update. Let's see what's over here.
Boy, it looks like you might have been able to
Ah,
just walk right through them.
dang it. Ah, it's the only bad thing with this. Oh wow. It's like it takes so much stamina that I can't roll.
The hammer.
Yeah, like it does a lot of damage, but let's see, main weapons, a war, what's it, Makana? Uh, it's actually weaker than my sword, so. What's this? Fire charge attacks. I'll take it.
Looks like you have like a pure fire build going.
Yep.
I wonder if there's any like smart loot where it just gives you the stuff you need.
That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be cool. Oh wow, he hit himself.
Man, they don't take a lot of damage at all.
There we go. I just got rid of you.
You came back.
It's like they're trolling me. Like you never should have got rid of it. Alright, unknown. What I need is more health. Future crazy. What we got here? Oh right. So these pools, they give you health, but you get more corruption. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some health back here.
That's basically a free floor.
Yeah. Wow, I could not. He stunned me. Stun. What's this? 50% of parried attack. Huh. Yeah, why not?
Hmm.
Take that. I'll take that. Nope, nothing over here. Alright. I don't like the look of this.
I think those are the ones you
Yeah.
can't light up anymore.
Oh wow, I can't light at all when I'm in there.
Yeah, that was from the first one, from the first corruption or whatever it was.
Oh, right. That's right.
The black flame.
Ooh, 250 max health, max gold.
I'll probably just skip it.
Well, I can use gold, so I'll do it that way. And just get this as opposed to getting gold. Not have to worry about extra corruption. But I'm gonna get corruption here though. Relic or weapon? I actually like my weapons, so. And plus there's a weapon up there too. I'm gonna go with it. Maybe I can find something that counteracts some of this corruption.
That's the
Hallucinations.
hallucinations again.
Well, that's not too bad though. There we go. So like I said, I enjoy it. It's a fun game. And challenging. It doesn't feel like unfair or anything. I mean, the curses obviously are, you know, a little tricky in and of itself. But it's not anything that's like.
Well, nothing seemed too ridiculous yet.
Yeah, like they don't. It's not broken or anything, and even though we haven't really seen them just yet. Well, yeah, we did see one. We saw one where you get more gold, but you also get more corruption. So it's similar to other mechanics in kind of like in Dead Cells. Like if you get certain items, there'll be a plus and a minus to them, or a pro and a con. I should
Yeah,
say.
mostly there's damage and power.
But there's some that like there's some like you do more damage, but you lose more life when you get hit or something like that.
Yeah, that's in a fix for any of them.
I'm gonna keep my flame sword because I have that boost.
What was that first
Oh.
one?
+8 to highest attribute. I don't even know what my highest attribute is.
Yeah, that sucks that you can't see that. Oh wait, doesn't that tell you your attributes on the bottom? You have 5 of each.
Oh, okay. But that's not. Which is which? You know what I mean? Like,
I would say it's probably red, blue, green.
so Constitution, Dex, and then Perception. Green is Perception.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. But Constitution is health, so you have the red health bar. I feel like that's the way it should be.
I guess. But it doesn't really. We don't really know like stat wise. Like,
Huh?
uh,
Maybe that didn't do anything because it. Or
yeah,
did not do anything because you don't have one that's highest because they're evened out.
maybe. Or I mean, because they also look like the relics that you get that do different things, which probably helps those stats. Uh, but yeah, it's it's just a little confusing. I do have 17 skulls now, which is kind of cool. So uh, when I die again and come back, I'll be able to unlock the 50% uh, attack thing. No, you don't.
I feel like this game has a little bit of a Hades feel.
And how is that? Because I actually haven't played Hades.
Oh, that is a good game.
Oh,
That
word.
is about as much as I can say. We have to do that sometime.
That was nice. I like the little
Yeah.
freeze. Crap, I hate those guys. Whew. What do we got here? We have a bow. Nope, don't want that. Don't want that. Each kill permanently increases your base damage by 5. Oh, wow.
But it gives you almost a full set of corruption.
It does.
And it gives you a plus 100% damage taken. You take double damage.
No. I'm gonna go with a no on that one. So yeah, that was what I was gonna say. So like a game like Dead Cells, those type of items and the corruption chests or whatever, or like the curse chests that you can get, that
Yeah.
those are all optional. Whereas this is not optional. Like every time you go to a door, you get more corruption, 20%, until you get to 100, and then you get like another curse. There's things that take away the curse, obviously, but um, yeah. Oh, it's this guy. Ah, man, that is hard to dodge sometimes.
You were hurting him a lot though.
Wait, they stopped my move? Crap. Ah, double shot. And he does corruption. Ah. I didn't realize how low my life was because I couldn't see.
Yeah, that hallucination stuff. You got him down low. He was like almost at a quarter.
Third time's a charm. But I want to unlock. Let's see. See, and that was one thing. They stopped my jump like when I was in midair. So Let's do this. And obviously you'll unlock more. Oh, you actually have to beat that portion of the game to be able to unlock more, which I obviously haven't. All right. Let's see. I think we got time for one more run, so let's try to go through.
What is it? Did it fill up more, or is that just me?
I don't think it filled up more. I mean, because it's the same amount of levels. There seems to be like more options, maybe like going left and right, but other than that, it's the same amount going up and down, or up the
Yeah.
totem pole or whatever, the map. Parrying enemy attack at the last moment deflects it and restores 2 stamina. Oh, I forgot I could do that. All right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What was that? You just stood there.
I was trying to parry. And I'm not doing it too well. Wait, what does that mean? Gain 100% of damage.
That means when you get hit, you get money.
Really?
That's what it sounds like. Take a hit. See if your money goes up.
It seemed like it took your gold instead of your health, but maybe I'm just reading into that. Can I parry? Nope.
Yeah, your money went up.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Nice.
So every time you get hit, you get paid at least. Let's imagine you're a boxer taking a dive.
That's horrible, because at the end of it, I die.
Just get hit strategically.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna, if I get that spear with the poison back again, I think I'm gonna use that against the boss. Because at least it'll do dot damage over time. My timing is sucking tonight. Ah, there we go.
Okay, with that much stun time, that parry is gonna be important for this game.
Yeah. That's nuts. And it weakens them.
I wonder if you could parry the boss.
He doesn't really. He only has a ranged attack and explosive attack, and then he summons. He doesn't have a
Well, can you parry the ranged attack? We'll find out, I guess.
Alright.
You gotta be facing him to parry.
That's it. That's true. Ow.
Or maybe you can't parry that spin, I'm not sure. Oh, looks like you can.
Yeah, I'm just sucking it up, apparently. Yeah, the timing, and it just could be, it could be just me. I'm not saying it's, the game, but it feels a little off sometimes. Like it's like, I parried that like 4 times, and all of a sudden, I can't parry it. All right. So this is the place where I get my life back. I might as well. I'm gonna get cursed anyway. At least the first area, I'm gonna eventually get cursed. So, I'm gonna go here. See if I can get some better weapons. I like the way it looks, the aesthetics. It has like a comic book vibe. Blood heals, but inflicts corruption. Okay. Which is kind of cool. It reminds me of what's the name of that game? That beat 'em up that was on Xbox Live on the 360. What was it called? Shoot.
Scott Pilgrim.
Say what?
Scott Pilgrim.
No, it was one where it was like rated R. It was like not R, but rated M. It was like what do you call it? Like a black exploitation, or like a grindhouse film-esque. Gosh, I forgot what it was called.
On Xbox Live?
Yeah, it was on 360 back in the day. I can't.
Splatterhouse?
No. Oh God, no. That's.
I guess I don't know.
Of course, I get hit by that. Crap. It was cooperative. And mad violent. What is the name of that game? Now this is gonna bug me. Finishers cost no stamina. Oh, that's dope. Charge attacks weaken enemies. Attacks from behind do 30% more damage.
Well, that's good. Did you see that's the last one, that second one?
Oh, removes 1 corruption.
I guess. Okay, you're probably not that good. You only get like maybe 10 enemies a room.
Yeah. I kind of like the finisher attacks don't take stamina. That's kind of cool. I think I'll do that one. And it hits a little harder. Is that the... Oh, okay. That is going to bug me. What is the name of that game? I need to Google it.
Yeah, I can't remember anything like that.
It was,
M-rated co-op beat 'em up.
yeah, like I have to look it up now, so excuse me for a sec. Let's just talk amongst yourselves. Shank, there we go. Good grief.
Oh, that was something I never played.
Really good game. Shank 2 is really good too. Is this a challenge room?
Oh, is that supposed to be a timer?
Looks like it.
Oh, that's like the faster you kill everybody, the more money you get.
Nice.
So that was the why it was going down by 50.
Yeah. Those question mark rooms have been pretty good so far.
Yep.
Until this one. I hate that guy.
Oh, don't forget to parry him.
Right. Whew. Oh wait, can I not parry? Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead, dead.
That looked like a Shao Kahn hammer hit.
Finish him. 30% damage in darkness. Plus 2 dex.
Yeah, those down there are definitely your stats. Those 3 things down there.
I don't know because, okay, so for instance, I picked up something recently that gave me something in like dex or whatever, but there was 0, like at least showing. But now if I pick up one of these relics, it's actually going to give me a 1 or 2 or 3 based on which one I get. So it's weird. It's like they're tied to your stats, but then they're also tied to the relics, at least at the bottom of the page or the screen. I'll take this one. Yeah, see, they gave me a 2. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get some gold. So far, I only got corrupted once, so that's good.
Yeah, you'll get a second one before the boss though.
Yeah, definitely. Ow. Ha! Yes. I always want base damage. Oh, I could have lit that up and blew him up. That'll learn ya. Let's see what's in here. What's this? After parry, your main weapon deals critical
Yeah, that's
damage.
big.
Say what?
That's big. Every time you parry, you crit, and it stuns them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I just gotta work on my timing. I wonder, can you parry ranged attacks? That would be good to know. Okay. Yeah, see, like sometimes they lunge and sometimes they just attack straight up.
And that time, it looked like he just went 3. That was a good parry.
Let's do it on that. Still at 1, yeah. It's a lot of gold here.
Ooh. I like the hammer a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Ton of gold. It's actually not gonna do me any good.
see what you got.
Well, crap. Oh, it said regular enemies, so maybe not the boss, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not the boss. That'd be crazy.
Jeez. Gosh. If I could parry that, that would be great. I can.
So it just looks like gotta get good.
Shut up. Ah.
Ooh, missed it. Oh, so this is like killing bugs don't do anything.
Oh. The guy's life lower, right? I think so.
Not lower. The second time was better. Lower than the first time.
Dang it. But I can parry. I can parry his range shots, so yeah, I'll get good.
It's just about getting you enough life.
Definitely. So, if you stayed for the whole thing, thank you. Let me go back for a sec so I can stop that flame sound. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna, write a little bit more and go a little bit, or I should say, I'm gonna write some and go a little bit more into depth of what the game offers. But as you can see, it's a roguelike. You're trying to make it to the top and take out the boss, which then will unlock the next temple or area in the within the temple. I guess it's like a Mayan temple. I'm not sure. Um, and you'll continue on. Uh, right now, like I said, there's things that aren't available, stats, the codex, that sort of thing. Um, and I know that while that's an issue, or maybe not an issue, depending on how much is actually in the game, I haven't beaten it, but I do know that with in the next, or I shouldn't say next, in a series of updates, they're going to be adding more levels, more enemies, more weapons, more relics, and more bosses. And that was something that was shared to me when we got the code. So even even before they released the game, that was already in the plans. So even though that some things are missing, it's not. Uh, it's gonna get better. Essentially, I'm having a hard time talking. But anywho, definitely check out. I'm gonna be posting this on the site and with a write up about the game. I'm going to be checking it out over time and seeing how it updates and how things, how the game evolves. And we'll come back and maybe try it again later and see, some of the differences. Um, and I totally recommend it if you're a fan of roguelikes and you're tired of Dead Cells or any of the 100 other games that are similar. Um, just be mindful that it's kind of in an unfinished state, which kind of makes sense being early access, but it's not as bad as or I should say it's not as good as something like the game you were playing, Jamie, Hades. I think Hades was a little bit more finished, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hades has been out like way longer though.
True. Was it more finished when it first came out?
Um, I recently started playing it. From what I remember back then when I was like watching it, had like a full set of like enemies. I'm not sure if this has like multiple bosses or anything yet. I'm not sure how far this goes. I haven't seen it.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, there's things that I know are missing just from like the press release and stuff that I got. But they're going to be adding that stuff over time, and so it's going to get better. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say. And it's not as feature complete as some of the other games that I've played, but it's not bad. What's here is pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I like some of the weapons and how it feels, the responsiveness on the controls. I do think the timing is a little off, but it could be me. And I say that because I played like Dead Cells and I played some other games that are similar, have similar mechanics, and I've done way better. Granted, they have different item sets that allow you to kind of go further. Like for instance, after you beat a Dead Cells level, you go to a safe area that gives you more life. You know what I mean? And you get like a something that gives you life. You can only use it once during the level, but it refills every time you beat a level. So, uh, it's not exactly one to one, but I'm pretty good at parrying. I'm pretty good at dodging and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, I just couldn't get it together. It could be me, but it just feels a little, it could be a little tighter. So there's that. That said, though, from when I was first playing, like certain traps, the respawn rate, or when they activate and stuff like that, has been tweaked. So if the community feels that things aren't tight as they should be, they'll obviously be tightened up. So that wouldn't be a reason I wouldn't recommend the game or whatever. Like I said, I think it's a good game. You should definitely check it out. It's called Curse of the Dead Gods. It is out on Steam Early Access. It's currently, I have to go look it up because like I said, we got a code, so I didn't actually purchase the game. So I have to look up.
14.99.
It's 14.99. Up there you go. See, Jamie's awesome. 14.99, and you can pick it up, and that's not a bad price. I don't think so, right? That's pretty solid for what's here. And like I said, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and the trend is it usually ends up costing more when it comes out.
Right, because it'll be more feature complete. It'll have more content. So, if you're interested, I heard Jamie was interested. Definitely check it out. And especially now with the whole coronavirus and whatnot, you got time. You're gonna be in the house. You got time. So definitely gets recommended from us. Feel free to follow the site at unitedfrontgaming.com. You can follow us on Twitter at U_F_G. There's going to be reviews and previews and such like that going up. My Zombie Army 4 review is going to be going up soon. Our Yakuza bundle review is going up soon, as well as our Persona 5 review is going to be going up. Actually, we have to wait for embargo for that one, but that'll be going up onto the site as well. We streamed on our Saturday night stream. Um, Call of Duty Warfare, and we did well. We had some sound issues, but we did pretty good. I want to say the second match we played, we got to the top three, and then the fourth match we actually got the W. So check that out on our YouTube page, the page that you're on right now. Click subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see more of UFG plays and our Saturday night streams where we get together and play different games. Um, and also check out the Gamecast. This week, or I want to say last week, we kind of took a break. We had a crazy week, and so we're only up to episode 7. Episode 8 will be dropping this coming week. We record on Thursdays and it drops on Fridays, so check that out. And the Saturday night streams are every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So check that out as well. And you can follow me on Twitter at KennyUFG, and you can follow Jamie at UFG Blaze. I think that's it for housekeeping. Did you have anything else? I know we're gonna be streaming
Animal
Final
Crossing.
Fantasy. Oh, and Animal Crossing. Me and
Yeah.
the wife are gonna be streaming Animal Crossing to have like a relaxed, calming stream. We might invite Jamie over to our island. You never know. Um, we're also gonna be streaming Final Fantasy Remake. Final Fantasy 7 Remake when that comes out. I believe
Yeah.
Jamie's going to be doing, I think, the whole game. So you might not want to watch the whole stream, but definitely jump in to kind of check it out. Uh, you know, and cheer us on. Um, and we're gonna have some future streams and future plans and future things that are gonna be happening that are be pretty cool. We're gonna add some more Pokemon stuff too to our Pokemon corner. So there's a ton of content, essentially, is what I'm saying. So, like I said, feel free to subscribe, and we will see you next time, whenever that is. If I can hit the button, there we go.